So today I am trying resin for the first time in about 5 or 4 years, so it's been a while, and I decided to try this out again because they are really cute in slime to make like little charms, so I figured why not try this out, and I just put some info on the screen, make sure you're safe when you're using resin because it is a chemical if you do decide to use resin. And if you are under 18, make sure you have parental supervision and permission, obviously. And as you can see here, the resin I am using looks very, very gross because it is from 5 years ago. I have this little bit and then I have a whole other bottle, so there's that. And this is not really a tutorial because I don't know what I am doing, so this is just me trying things out.
2,000 years later.
So after it's all mixed up, I'm adding in some white coloring, and I've heard you're not supposed to use acrylic paint because it messes up the resin curing process, so I added in this resin specific stuff, and yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing. I knew it wouldn't clear up properly because it's yellow and gross because it's been sitting for 5 years, so I made sure to color it with some coloring. So I'm not making like super cute charms where you put in stickers and things, and because it wasn't clear, so I just made some of this pink, which I think is pretty cute because I'm gonna make some strawberry chocolate bars, which I thought would be super cute because who doesn't love a good pink chocolate bar? So I just stirred this up, and here's my little chocolate bar mold, and I have no idea where I got this from. It's from many years ago, like I said, so they're probably not even available anymore, but I'm just pouring it carefully into all of these molds, and I was so impatient when I was doing this. It was very difficult for me to get these in because I'm not very dexterous with my hands, but I tried my best, and here's just me pouring them into all the molds. I thought this clip was pretty satisfying to watch, and I ran out in that last mold, so it made a very thin piece, and I dropped a bit of resin there too. So I scraped out as much as I could out of this container, and that was what I got with that set of the slime. So slime, this is resin, oh my goodness. Anyways, I opened up this new no, it's not fresh, it's really old, this new bottle, I guess, of resin, and I stirred and stirred and stirred. This is on 8 times speed, guys. I was told you're supposed to stir it slowly so that you don't get air bubbles, or as many air bubbles, because I still got quite a few air bubbles anyways, but yeah, this is me mixing, very exciting.
2,000 years later.
So now that that's over with, here comes the fun part. I'm going to color all of the resin, and I figured that I would try some pigment in this one to see if that would still work with the discolored resin, because I thought it would look really pretty because I love that pearly look. So I decided to split up the resin into 4 parts. I have these 3 heart containers. They're just little silicone molds that I can, once the resin dries in there, I can just pop it out. So it was handy, and then I have a little bit left in the container. So those I'm adding in pigment. I added gold because yellow gold would work well. This pearl pigment that ended up mixing to a more champagne-y color, like a yellowy not silver, a yellowy pearl, I guess you could say, and then the gold obviously turned gold nicely. And I really like how those colors look, but this black pigment, I poured it out, and it made this like really gross, like oily stuff, even though I shook it, so then I shook it some more, and then it turned out okay. And then I added in some more pigment, of course. And this is a like a pinky one with like a blue undertone. It's pretty cool, and I really like it. It's from Pearl X Pigments, if anyone was curious. And then I'm just pouring it into all of these molds. These are little gem molds, and I believe they're for like baking, I think, but I'm not sure if you can find them now. Again, I bought this like 5 years ago, so probably not. And I filled these way too much, but that's fine. You'll see when I take them out how thick these gems are, but here is another mold that I'm just filling up with the resin. It's pretty self-explanatory, and that's pretty much it. After this, I let it cure for 24 hours. Here are some more videos of mine that you might be interested in, and I post every single Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to subscribe so you can see more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.